Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is NAJWA QISTINA binti AMIR.
My name is ILYAMAISARAH binti FUZI.
My name is Siti Nurfadhilah binti Ibrahim.
My name is QISTINA IZNI binti FAUDZI.
Borneo Cultures Museum, or also known as Sarawak Museum, was established by Charles Brooke in 1860. The museum grew slowly, maintaining the indigenous pride, identity, and tradition of our people, Sarawakians. Sarawak Museum not only recognized as a museum, but it also been recognized as research center in Borneo, where Sarawak Museum journals are published annually for the world circulation since 1910. Sarawak Museum keep the rich culture and history of Sarawak and the first-class repository of Borneo culture with the world's largest collection of Borneo's flora and fauna. Borneo Culture Digital Library mission is to provide access regarding the cultures of Borneo and other related information in both digital and non-digital manner to improve the education and culture in contemporary library service in collaboration with Borneo Museum. For the vision, Borneo Culture Digital Library seeks to provide comprehensive and detailed information regarding Borneo culture in order to preserve and disseminate knowledge globally.
And I will be presenting the significance of Borneo Culture Digital Library. The first significance of Borneo Culture Digital Library is to create and enable people to further study and understand the community of people in Borneo. By collaborating with Borneo Cultural Museum, we are able to provide a deeper and richer cultural knowledge. Other than that, the significance of this digital library is to provide and give access to the content that is related to culture of Borneo. By creating this digital library, we can provide information for people from any part of the world, bridging the information gap. Lastly, the significance of this digital library is to spread awareness of culture of people in Borneo. As mentioned previously, Borneo culture has many unique and interesting cultures, from the language, dance, and even outfit and food. By creating this library, we can preserve the information regarding people of Borneo that can be useful for generations to come.
To build up the collection in the digital library, many materials need to be available. The online materials can easily obtain via online manner. However, physical objects or materials need to undergo digitization process. Among the materials need to be digitized are books, documents, and transcript, photographs, clothes, dialect, artifact, cartographic materials, and continuing resources such as newspaper and magazine.
Next, I will talk about the procedure and approach of handling material, which is also called as standard operating procedure in handling the material in Borneo Culture Digital Library. There are 7 steps that need to be followed by the staff in order to digitize the material. The first step is planning. Planning is a crucial part in this process because the staff need to follow the timeline in order for the material to be able to finish and upload it into the website within the time frame. The second step is selection, which is the staff need to select the material to be digitized. Next is digitizing the material. There are 3 principles that involve, which is the capture the material in higher resolution, utilize industry standard file format, and also lastly make a backup copies of the material. The fourth step is the processing file, creating and also access file. Next is metadata creation or repurposing, which is data will be collected and arranged according to the collection of the material. And next is the digital preservation of the master file. The staff need to have the copies of the document, which is 3 copies of file, a primary and 2 copies. And lastly, presentation of access file in an online content management, which is website, which means that after all the process, the staff need to upload of all the material into the website.
Borneo Culture Digital Library have 4 departments. The first department is Acquisition and Cataloging Department. The staff that contribute under this department have 2. The first one is Library Acquisition Senior Manager. The second staff that contribute under this department is Library Cataloger. The second department is Technical Department. The staff that contribute under this department is Technical Services Librarian. The department is Reader Service Department. The staff that contribute under this department is Reader Service Librarian. The last department is Office Department. The staff that contribute under this department is Human Resource Director. The second staff is Logistic Manager.
Infrastructure and equipment is important things before digitization started. Among equipment that have been used by the teams are flatbed scanner, branded Plaster Optic Pro, Nikon QScan 5000 ED for photograph and film, and Phase 1 ISG camera system for artwork, map, and others. For audio software, the team will use Audacity and ADC test for better recording experience. Lastly, for scanning software, Borneo Culture Digital Library will use Nuance Paperport Professional 14, Cloud Scan, ABYY Fine Reader, and Silverfast Archive Suite. All of this software ensure the smooth and easy ways in digitizing process.
Next, I will talk about the general comment and also issue. The first one is copyright issue. The copyright issue usually happen when uploading the data into the website. The plagiarism can also happen in the library website, such as website content stealing, where people will try to download the content from the digital library and also use the document without giving the credit to the owner, which is through a legal ways. The second issue is staff competency, which is it happen when the staff is lack of skill in handling the digital material. And lastly, technical issue. The technical issue is related to the accessibility of the document in the website, which is when uploading the data into the digital library website. For example, in the Borneo Culture Digital Library, the document need to be accessible, and also the staff also need to handle it when the server is down, which is to take a fast reaction to try to fix the problem happen when the server is down.
Now we will showcase our digital library prototype. This is the homepage of our digital library. The Learn More link will send us to the About page. In the About page of our digital library, we include information regarding our mission, vision, objectives, and client charter. The footer of our website includes information of our library, the office number, the email address, and the location. We provide collection section which includes ebook, e-journal, and video. In the ebook section, we provided books that can be downloaded. In the e-journal, we provide journal that we partner with, which is Sign Direct, Emerald Insight, and Directory of Open Access Journal. In the video section, we provided hyperlink of the museum that we collaborated with to showcase the services that are available in the Borneo Culture Museum, as well as other videos that are related to Borneo. In this website, we have search features in which users can use to find any material that they wanted, such as books. The book can also be downloaded in PDF format. Our website has the login features that can keep track of all users' information, the amount of number they have borrowed, and such. This login features is also important for the library to track the statistical number of users that are using the services. That is all. Thank you.